My freedom's finally here. Home's now.
Few games have been bigger than this one in derby history in Australia, John. South Melbourne taking on the Melbourne Knights in round 6 of the VPL, and I tell you what, both teams would love a win.
Absolutely, considering also that it's 20 years since that famous 1991 grand final between these two sides, which sort of definitely kicked off the rivalry between the two clubs.
The Knights forward early, but only as far as Big Ubo. Plays a long ball forward. Fernando on the end. Fernando with the shot and saved well there by Martin John. Early chance for South Melbourne. On at the right, Seski. Moves in, Odor across the box. Topalovic, far post, and ooh, well, a scramble in the goal mouth, but Martin John holds well. Steve Topalovic, half a chance there. Ubo losing the ball that time. Recchi will go for the clearance. South Melbourne not out of danger yet. The Knights going forward. A chance now for Colosimo across the face of the goal. Well, Zanelli was beaten, but it was wide.
Yeah, South let off the hook there. A bit of casual defending by South. The force for Colosimo. Luckily for Zanelli in the defence, the ball goes wide.
Knights now building from the back. Oh, that's a dreadful pass. Fernando, he's got Krenčević. Fernando lays off now. Jesse Krenčević from the edge of the area. Saved again by Martin John. Well, poor clearance there by the Melbourne Knights. Seski, not a good back pass by Seski. Recchi covering. Odor should have the clearance, doesn't. The shot comes in, good save, Zanelli. South Melbourne should get it clear, and that'll be a foul that time. Good shot, good save there from the shot from Zane Zanelli. And Carl Recchi looking hurt.
Yes, more slack defending by South. Forces a good save from Zanelli. Carl Recchi putting his body on the line and drawing the foul in the end.
Good ball into the middle, bit of space. Kozic. He goes around Fernando well there, Josip Kozic. Lines up the shot and lines it up well wide. A nice move coming to nothing there for the Knights. Petrovic back in the midfield. Using Recchia, now to Pavlovic. He goes in forward, nice back heel by Gasparis to Recchia. Oh, unloading from range and very nearly on target with that one, John.
Yes, lovely layoff there by Gasparis, and a bit of a wild shot there by Carl Recchia, but just narrowly going wide. I think John was beaten there.
Fernando flicks out right to Pavlovic. Bit of momentum now, South to Pavlovic for Krenčević on the turn, and couldn't get the direction on that one, but South Melbourne starting to make all the attacking here. Fernando using Seb Petrovic. Seski back to Fernando. Fernando skips. Fernando still going. Fernando across. Oh, Krenčević. That could have been 1-0. Oh dear me, that was close, John.
Yes, the linesman has his flag. I'm not sure if he's given an offside or not, but regardless, a open goal there for Krenčević, and hasn't put it away. The score's still 0-0.
Knights now going forward. Ball falls for Shin from range. Shin unloads, but well over the bar that time. Underway in the second half now, and the Knights with the corner on the far side. The ball spills. Surrey shoots and balloons his shot, but the Knights with the first attacking move of the half. And substitute coming on, Kamal Ibrahim, hoping to get a bit more space up and a bit more running in the forward line. Knights making the moves here. Ball from the right. Petrovic goes to ground. The cross comes over, deflected by Odor. A couple of shouts from the players. Referee looks at his linesman. I think he's given a penalty. Yes, John, it's a penalty. It must have been a handball by Odor there. Yeah. I didn't see it, did you?
Yes, I can confirm the referee looking at his linesman for guidance there, and a handball by Steve Odor. Very unlucky, but you've got to give it. He had his arms up and the ball hit his arm, so clear penalty to be taken by Kozic.
Kozic steps up. The shot, well, Zanelli guessed right, but it was well taken by Josip Kozic. He runs to celebrate with the fans. He'll be thrilled with that one.
Yes, Kozic celebrates with the Knights fans on that far side. He beats Zanelli, who does go the right way, but it's a very well taken penalty right into the corner, and Zanelli can't go anywhere near it.
The Knights looking for 2-0. Ball deflected, in dispute in the area, and eventually going across the line for a goal kick. Well, it was very nearly 2-0 there. And Joe Montemuro overseeing. Daniel Vasilevsky joining the fray for Seb Petrovic, and a double sub with Kyle Joriev also coming up forward, so the moves are being made by South. Long ball on the far side there, the Knights Don't clear. Ball sits for Recchia, the shot, and held by John, but an attacking intent there from South Melbourne, trying to get back in the game. Standing over the ball, Fernando and Vasa. Fernando fakes, Vasilevsky steps up, unloads for a range, it's gone in! What a strike by Danny Vasilevsky! One of the best free kicks you will see, and the fans are going wild.
Chaotic scenes behind the goal there, David, but you can't blame the fans. Look at that for a free kick. Absolutely top-notch, right in the top corner. A magnificent equalising goal. South Melbourne 1, Melbourne Knights 1.
Well, South Melbourne, they've got their chins up now. Long ball forward from Zanelli. Ball in dispute. Good flick on there on the right-hand side. Ibrahim holds it up in the box. He's got Joriev. He waits. He puts the ball up. Krenčević keeps his feet. Krenčević has a goal. It's 2-1. South Melbourne take the lead. Can you believe it? Jesse Krenčević has scored.
The match has been turned on its head, David. Another goal within the space of a couple of minutes. Very patient build-up there by Kamal Ibrahim, waiting for the right move. A lovely first touch by Krenčević. Nutmeg the defender to set himself up and slips it under John for the go-ahead goal. A wonderful finish and a great build-up by South.
And would you look at the fans? They are going crazy behind the goals there. They are loving what they're seeing here today. South Melbourne doing all the attacking now. All of a sudden, they're all over this game. Krenčević, the goal scorer, holds the ball. Goes back for Ibrahim. Vasilevsky, the flick. Krenčević throw on goal. Surely he couldn't. He can't that time. That would have been an amazing goal there. Good build-up by South.
Yeah, a lovely little chip over the top there. Krenčević through. I thought he was going to score another chip like he did against Springvale a few weeks ago, but unfortunately just going over the bar.
Melbourne Knights now. South not out of danger, looking to equalise. Ball crossed in low, but played out wide, and it'll be a goal kick. South Melbourne hanging on now to this 2-1 lead that they've earned. Zanelli goes long. Up high. Ball brought down Ibrahim for Fernando. Great touch. Joriev through on goal. Flag stays down. Kyle Joriev, can he ice the cake? Yes, he can. That's 3-1. That's game to South Melbourne. Kyle Joriev with a cool finish, and what a game by South Melbourne.
Well, absolutely no dispute here. He's clearly onside. Kyle Joriev timing his run to perfection. Wonderful ball over the top by Dimmer Rice with another assist, and cool as cucumbers. Kyle Joriev slots into the corner. That's 3-1 for South, and surely 3 points for South.
Well, you can see what that means to the boys. They are celebrating hard after that one. South Melbourne looking for yet another goal here in this amazing turnaround in form. Krenčević holds up. Fernando out wide that time, and the referee looks at his watch. That's it. 3-1. South Melbourne defeat the Melbourne Knights in one of the games of the season. The fans loving it. South Melbourne, a great victory.
South turning the game on its head in the final 12 minutes. An excellent result for the home team.
That free kick was something special. Danny Vasilevsky, where did that come from? You were fresh off the bench. You must have been keen to get into the action.
Oh, I was dying to get out there. It was a tactical change by the coach for the game. That's fair enough. I accepted it, and we went down 1-0, and it looked like it was slipping away a bit. So Eddie put me on, and I knew that I had to do something. Like, I could have just gone on and played the next half an hour and gone with the pace, but I thought, you got to do something. So the free kick came up, and whipped it in. I scored one, I think, a couple of weeks ago in the Hellenic Cup, and I know I can do it, so I just banged it in, and then we sort of lifted a bit.
Yeah, I think it was a great effort from the boys. Being 1 goal down is always a hard task to come back into the game, and especially when we started off slow in the second half. But I think the boys fought valiantly today, and we came back and showed how good we really are.
Jesse, I thought your head was going to explode after you scored that goal. How excited were you?
Look, I was excited because we'd hit the lead for the first time, and it was just good. We put in so much hard work at training, and I think it's just good to get a win for the boys.
How do you keep this momentum going? We've got an away trip to St Albans next week. Can't be underestimated because they're a very tough side. How do you keep the momentum up to win that next week?
We've got to keep up the momentum like we have been the last few weeks. We've had our last couple of tough weeks, and we're always playing away, unfortunately, at the moment, even at Northcote. It will be a tough one, but I feel with this attitude that we're bringing at the moment to the club, that we're going to be the team to beat. And it's true that every team rises a little bit more, bit more passion from the team that plays South Melbourne, and I think that's a clear sign that we've got a lot of respect. But having said that, I think we've earned the respect, and we're going to keep earning it and keep trying to take 3 points every single game.
Home's now. What am I waiting for? My own key to open my own front door. I'm so glad I got my own home. like heaven sent. Thanks, home's now. My freedom's finally here. Home's now.